Now we need to take a look at affirmative action.
There are two pretty standard affirmative action plans that are in public schools in Iowa. Format and most small school districts or schools our size and smaller use the format that's in this particular plan. Our board policies, it's kind of a cut and paste for us, is what our ESB suggests. So the policies that are in here are from our actual policy books, our online policy book. And the only places where there can be differences between schools would be looking at that community workforce analysis. And you wouldn't find many public schools in Iowa, small rural districts, that have diversity as far as ethnic diversity on their staff. And so then in the comments on that next page, it talks about areas of underrepresentation. Although we do have places where we're concentrated with males or concentrated with females. So elementary teachers, for instance, one of the areas that we could look at would be in hiring, just considering male employees, male candidates, but we do that already, so that you know our current openings that we have. And I think in all 5 of the current openings we have both male and female applicants. Sometimes we don't. Sometimes in a pool we'll get only female or only male applicants. So we haven't actually selected all the applicants we'll be interviewing, but we do have gender diversity in the applications that we've received. And then if you note in the very back page, it talks about what will be the objectives of the plan. Well, the plan will be reviewed every 3 years by the superintendent and the board to recruit minority employees in employment areas, male teachers, and then it just lists male teachers in elementary and middle school, male food service workers, male associates, female administrators, and ethnic diversity in all areas. We don't do anything in the recruiting, so when we advertise, we are an equal employment opportunity employer, and so that's noted in our ad. But we really do not go looking for diversity. And we're a size school where that's not mandatory that we do. If we were an urban district like the Des Moines Metro schools, then there are some real issues with just based on their student population. But our diversity of our staff really almost matches the diversity of the county, but of our student population and our family population as well. And then that third objective would be to disseminate the policy. That will be the superintendent or the affirmative action coordinator's responsibility to do. There is a renewed interest on the part of the Department of Education. So part of the DE visit will be visiting with me about affirmative action and non-discriminatory actions that we take in our classes and with employment and those sorts of things. And they'll ask us, have you studied the low achievement kids in our Denver boys and girls, or have you studied special education and what does it look like? Have you looked at the classes you offer? You'd be happy to know that our ag department is probably about 50-50 male-female, and that's a huge change from maybe 15, 18 years ago. And our industrial tech program has 22 females, and that's the highest it's ever been. And that happens slowly, but then once a few students take classes and find out that's okay to have happen. Our business department, long ago, would have been primarily females, and now it's about 50-50. Family and consumer science is primarily females, but we have quite a few male students in family and consumer science as well. So, and sometimes those practices aren't evident in schools because just student beliefs can permeate a student body that it's not okay to take those things. And that doesn't really seem to be the way it is in our district, as well as our instructors are good about actually doing a little recruiting. But they wouldn't keep taking classes if they weren't satisfied with the course content.
Okay, staff board, if you would make a motion to approve the affirmative action plan. You're going to make a motion?
So moved.
Thank you. Is there a second? Any more discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed? Motion carried.
Same creditor.
So moved.
Second to approve the calendar action plan. Those in favor say aye.
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 Opposed? Motion carries.